Usually we get cooking in the kitchen, but you have your menu for tonight. So we're talking about centerpieces with Albert Torres. The setup is beautiful. I love it already. I love when you come in here because I always learn something and I really like to craft. So what are we doing right now?
All right, so I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful glitter roses that are in this centerpiece right there.
Wow, yeah.
Easy, simple, and what we're going to do is we are going to take what I've repurposed a paper towel roll.
Yes.
All right, so I've just slid the rose right in there.
I'll tell you a little secret about myself is I've started like saving these things because I'm like, you never know when you're going to need it.
You never know.
My husband calls me a hoarder, but see, Topher, here's a reason for it.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to use our crafty glitter glue right there. And what we're going to do, and the reason of using this is it just gives us a nice, even.
So there's just a touch.
Yeah,
okay.
So all we're going to do is we're just going to tip it, just the edges right there.
Okay.
All right, and then we're going to pour on, shake it on.
Okay.
Shake it on around the edges there.
Okay. Wow, this is really simple, something that I can do.
Give it a little shake off, get all that excess off, and then here's the magic part. All right, so we're just going to pull it right through the paper towel tube, and voila. Look at that. A perfectly glittered rose.
And I love the red and gold. And it's really perfect for the new year. It adds that nice little touch without being overwhelming.
Right.
Oh, did you come up with this?
Well, I've seen it, and I kind of perfected it using this because a lot of times if you just try it, you're just going to glob it on, and it's not going to come out nice and even like it did in that centerpiece. So using this really helps out a lot.
Well, thanks. I love my rose. I'm going to take it home. But we're going to be talking about the rest of this stuff in just a little bit. But for now, we're going to send things over to Chad.
All right, guys, it is a chilly, chilly start here in the Duke City. You are going to need your jacket, as Kristen was saying a few minutes ago. You won't in the kitchen, though, and if you're busy getting ready for your own New Year's Eve party, drop what you're doing because we get some great ideas from decorating guru Albert Torres, who is joining us this morning. Albert, thanks for coming in on this New Year's Eve. Appreciate it, and really appreciate you bringing all these things in. So let's just dive in with some of these ideas over here. These are awesome. I just
discovered. These are not just marbles. They're like squishy. Okay, so will you talk about what these are?
Sure. Okay, so these are gel beads, and they start off about the size of a BB. You soak them overnight, and boom, they just pop up.
And they soak in all the water?
And you could grow live plants in these. You can do fresh flower arrangements.
Yeah.
And the beauty about these is you can also, when they dry, they shrink back up and you can reuse them. So
really?
That's
okay.
really nice.
So you can put, so for example, as you see here, we've got the flower in here. So it's actually sort of dispersing the water. So the flower is soaking it up. So it's getting its water, and that's doing it in a slow, which is actually sometimes healthier for the plant, right? That it's dispersing it slower.
And then what I've done is added some lights that are submergible underwater to give it a little bit of added effect. And then just some food coloring to make a nice margarita.
Okay.
And for the straw is a giant glow stick.
Wow. Okay, so can you get this at like a Hobby Lobby, a Michael's?
Right, any local craft store.
Any local craft store has
They do them in different colors, but I like to mix my own colors up and do some fun stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
Now let's talk about what you have here.
Okay, so this is I repurposed some champagne bottles. So I gave us a nice drop. This could be used as a buffet piece, or it could be a great photo, your selfies. You know, you can just
absolutely.
Backdrop. So these are repurposed champagne bottles. Just got the spray adhesive and glittered them up. Added a little bit of bling ribbon on them, and it makes a great centerpiece. You can put this on your mantle on your fireplace or down a table.
Because you need it. You always have to go with, you have to have a 2015 in there. You know, somewhere if you're decorating. Okay, let's talk about these. I love carnations. They're cheap, they're beautiful, and this is so creative. So what do you have here?
This is fun. These are just floral spheres that just, you can do anything with them. Again, put them on, you can hang them. You can put with some of this bling ribbon, hang them. You can do them from trees. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with these. And then just line them up again on your as a centerpiece. Put them in the martini glasses or the goblets like that, and just have a fun.
So how do you make these? I mean,
so these are just there's inside is a round oasis sphere.
Okay.
And then what you do is you just cut your carnations all the way. Just cut the top off, and then just start sticking them in.
It's
and
kind
then
of
just
like
shape
foam.
It.
Is it kind of like a foam?
Yeah, it's like a styrofoam. Kind of like the gel bead. So it's a lot of fun.
And you just
and then you just poke them in.
Yeah, and then you just start getting your shape and just keep going around and around till you've got a nice round shape.
And I love what you did here because you can do different patterns depending on your different colors that you have of carnation.
I mean, it doesn't only have to be for New Year's. This can be great for weddings, parties, in your colors, whatever you want to do. So this makes fun decorations.
And speaking of weddings, I think that this is beautiful for New Year's, but this would be beautiful for weddings, for at my house all the time. So talk about this.
All right, our grand centerpiece. It's got lilies in it, roses, and then of course our glittered roses.
Which we just made, yes.
So that just adds a nice festive touch to everything.
Yeah. So did you got these leaves and then you just spray paint them?
They're just
with the metallic.
with the metallic,
gold.
yeah.
And then you also have silver ones in there
did
too.
a little bit of silver and gold.
Okay.
Great for the holidays. So
Now these, did you buy these like
yes,
this? Okay. They have the glittery.
It's called Ting Ting, and you can again pick that up at your local craft store, your LCS.
Okay.
LCS. All right. So Albert, last question. Of course, New Year's Eve, it might be a little late for folks to hire you to come decorate. But if they need your expertise for weddings, upcoming parties, whatever, how can they get in touch with you?
Just Facebook. Just look me up on Facebook and get a hold of me
Torres.
there.
Okay.
Albert Torres. Okay, guys, and of course we will have links to Albert's Facebook page at casa.com. You got to get this guy at your next event, party, whatever it is. He will do it up to the nines. We'll be right back, folks. Happy New Year, right here
Happy
at
New
Casa
Year.
Style. That's awesome.